Alright, here we have the wiring diagram for a 2018 Honda Tucson. We're going to be focusing on the upstream oxygen sensor. We have all four of these wires going into the PCM. This black one also goes to the PCM, and this white one travels all the way up to the PCB block. We also have the downstream oxygen sensor right here. Both of these sensors are located in the exhaust manifold. The upstream is going to be right in the exhaust, and then the downstream is going to be downstream of the catalytic converter. So here we have our short-term fuel trim and our long-term fuel trim. And our long-term is sitting at about 7.8, and our short-term is sitting at 1.6 and fluctuating. The numbers that both of them are fluctuating by are nothing of concern and are going to be a regular fluctuation pattern as long as it's not fluctuating drastically. There's no need for any concern. So we're going to be looking at how the short fuel trim changes as we add propane into the intake. It should make it increasingly more rich. Now you can see it spiking into -25. It'll start regulating itself back down, trying to readjust everything. But it spiked up to be very rich. Alright, today we're looking at the 2023 Chevy Colorado. The car has been running for about 10 minutes now, and the long-term fuel trim was originally at -10, and this was originally at 9.2, but as the car has been running, we've had a dip in our long-term fuel trim, going a little higher and slightly having a range. And our short fuel trim is at 6.2 now. As like with our short term, it's going to be slowly readjusting itself and then plateauing out and then becoming slightly more lean or slightly rich to compensate for the differences, and then it'll start reflecting slowly into the long-term fuel trim percentage. Now we're looking at the heated oxygen sensor number 2, which is the sensor that is sitting after the cat. It is going to be on that downstream. Right now it is sitting at 0.77 volts. It's sitting pretty calm, has some fluctuation of measurement of the air after the cat, and then as we add gas, we should see some major fluctuations potentially. And then as I let go of the gas, you're going to see it dip all the way down, and it'll come shooting back up at some point around here. And so it's going to heavily fluctuate for a bit, and then it will eventually even itself back out. Yep, see, we're going 0.83 now. And slowly as we're sitting at idle, it should decrease itself back to around 0.77, so on.